Hey YouTube, Gear Qualia here, bringing you guys my Chronofang Gear Chronicle deck profile for August 2016. It's a pretty fun deck. The deck needs a little more before it can kick off being, pretty strong meta, but nonetheless, it's still a fun deck. We're looking to get more support for this deck with the upcoming clan booster for Gear Chronicle. But until then, I thought I'd bring you guys a deck profile, so let's go ahead and hop right in. I run 4 Bind Time Dragon. Basically works the best with Chronofang's sense of his free cost ability and a very easy plus 10 and a crit. So you can hit for some pretty high numbers against your opponent, which is really good Vanguard pressure. Can't wait to see what the rest of the support we get for Chronofang specifically will be. I would also recommend running the Chronos Command support. I only have one Chronos Command Dragon at the moment, but I would run this along with 4 interdimensional Chronos Command Revolution. I think that's the name of it, but the one that works with having him face up in the stride zone works really well just as a backup for now for Chronofang. And I also run one Metallica Phoenix. I use this to flip up the Chronos command so I can use interdimensional Chronos command Revolution on his own. So stride with this first turn, have this. Just because I run basically Gear Eagle as my backup grade 3 in this deck to help with searching for time leap abilities. And I also run 2 Ragnarok. I have to run one without the other for the crit effect, help with the grade 0 guard restriction as well, make them bait out their perfect guards or G Guardians with this unit. And for G Guardians, I run 3 Uluru, which is the one that puts back units for the plus 5,000 shields. You can put back triggers, perfect guards, whatever you need. And I also run 1 Rafana. She's used for the time ability that she gives, so it's pretty good, but I like the ratio being 3 to 1 just because I think Uluru is a little bit better with the deck with the recycle ability, because this deck can really mill out a lot easily with Chronofang's ability. Now moving on to the main deck, I run 4 Chronofang Tiger. Your main card of the deck, basically when you're paying the cost for stride, you may have the cards you discard be grade plus 3, but any cards you use, you send them to the bind zone. It's a GB2 effect, so you have to already have striden once with this card. And the other effect is when this unit's placed on Vanguard, you choose one of your opponent's unit, it gets grade -2, so if they have a grade 1 or less and you use this ability, you basically get rid of that unit because there's nothing less than -2 on a grade 1 or 0. And I also run 4 Gear Eagle. He's my backup grade 3. The rearguard effect is a time leap ability, and when this unit attack hits a Vanguard, if you have a Vanguard with Chronos command in its card name, choose up to one of your other rearguards and time leap it, which is why I recommend running the Revolutions in this deck along with the Chronos command Dragon. And the other stride effect over effect is basically a time leap search. You check the top 10 cards of your deck for a time leap ability card, which is very easy in this deck. We run a lot of time leap units in this build. And for grade 2s, I run 4 Steam Knight Madar. Its bind zone effect is Soul Blast 1, call this unit to rear, and this unit gets plus 2,000 till the end of the turn. It's an act effect, so when you bind this unit, it's basically a free unit because the cards you call with Chronofang, you'll be able to get this unit back very easily, and it gets plus 2,000, making it an 11k attacker. And other effect from Rearguard is Time Leap. Bind this card face up. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, Soul Charge 1, choose one of your Rearguards, and Time Leap it. So more on-hit pressure as well with this unit, along with the Recover effect. And I also run 4 Clock Fencer Dragon. It's another time leap ability when it's placed on Rearguard, so very manipulative with other time leap abilities. If you time leap into this, you can get another one off, so it's an endless cycle using this. And to finish it off, I also run 3 History Maker Dragons. It's more pressure with this unit, with a Counterblast 1 when it attacks. It doesn't get any power, so you want to make sure you have the boosts other than that, but making all of your grade 2s you run in this deck time leap available, meaning you can get searches off with the Gear Eagle for grade 2s very easily. And then for grade 1s, for perfect cards now, I have Steam Maiden, Sonalar. Would run our limb. It's just in my Chrono Jack deck at the minute. But you can also try the new Quintet Wall we received for Gear Chronicle. It helps really with the bind zone, making it very good. It's all situation-wise. I would run our limb and maybe the Quintet Wall, but like I said, it's up to the player what they want to run. And I also run 2 Malems just for grade 0 search. You can search for basically TikTok Worker or the Steam Battler or Water with this card after attacks, calling a grade 0, which helps because those 2 cards are very important for the deck. If you want to run more Malems, I run Steam Worker Etana as another grade 1, but you can take 2 of these out for Malems. When this unit is put into your bind zone from rear, you choose up to 1 of your units. It gets plus 5,000 until the end of the turn, so more pressure with easy bind cards with this. And I also run 3 Parallel Barrel Dragon. You choose one of your rear guards and rest it from when this card's in the bind zone. You can call it to an open rear guard and it gets plus 4,000. So more bind use. Like I said, you do bind zone a lot of cards in this deck, so I want to make use of that as much as possible. And to finish up the grade 1s, I run 2 Steam Breath Dragon just for more easy stride effects if you don't have Chronofang, so you have some stride possibilities with that. And for grade 0s, I run 2 TikTok Worker. It's too good of a card. It's your starter, and running another one is additional just because it's a put into your soul at the end of the battle that your other rearguard attack. You may pay the cost. If you do, time leap that unit. So if you get this out with Malem, you can manipulate that ability. It's at rest, so you don't have to worry about that being wasted by it not being able to boost. But other than that, it's really good. And I also run 8 crit, so 4 of the Kalamna and 4 of the Lange. Can't run the Chronojet one in this deck. One, because you can't run Next Stage or Chronojet, so no use for it. And I run 4 Uwatar. He's the put this unit on the bottom of your deck. When this unit is put into the bind zone, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw 2 cards, choose a card from your hand, return it to the deck, and shuffle your deck. So it's draw power with this unit. And also 4 heals to finish up. Uluru is just my preferred heal. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and Kira, qualia out.